In today's episode, we meet some pretty grim neighbours. Johnny tries to mend our leaking windscreen. We drive down the best road in the entire world. I forage for wild herbs. And we find yet more fabulous free park-ups. If we've not met before, then hey, I'm Janie, and together with Johnny and Sunny and Noodle the campervan, we are on a 6-week winter road trip round France. Enjoy today's episode, and I'll catch you at the end. Wow, gorgeous. I was saying to Johnny the other day, once upon a time, if you'd wanted to travel to places like this, you'd have had to be extremely wealthy because you'd have had to stay in hotels. There would be no other option. We're getting to do this on such a tight budget. It's incredible. All we're really spending money on is diesel and food. And admittedly, the food bill is, it's a little high. Let me know if you want to have a breakdown of our spending on this trip. I have kept all the receipts. I could work through them. So if that's something that would interest you, please let me know. Right, let's get this kitchen cleared up and then we shall decide what on earth today's going to look like. Any ideas, Johnny?
No idea.
It's great. We're loving it. Just looked over at the dog, thought, what's that on his coat? These things are massive. Oh, Sonny, you got boogers on you, bub. Ugh. You, my friend, are about to die. We also passed so many of these nest things in pine trees right across this part of France, actually. They're called processionary moths, or this are the caterpillars of the processionary moths, and luckily they're still in their nests at this point, because as soon as the caterpillars come out, they've got these barbed hairs on their bodies, and they're really problematic both for humans but also for dogs. So be warned if you're travelling through France at all, make sure you read up on these things so you know when and where to look out for them, because you do not want you or your dogs running into a bunch of these guys. What is Johnny Potts up to?
Look at this.
Oh my God.
That's the glass coming away.
Oh my God. We paid someone shed loads of money.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
All I'm going to do for this trip is to seal it from the inside here. There's a bit of a gap in there, which I'll fill up with gack. So that should help seal it in, but I'm going to take the strip off when we get home and do a proper job. God, I should have warmed this stuff up first. Uh-oh. Oh no.
What have you done?
In the bloody...
Oh,
this is such shite that...
Oh no. Oh God.
Oh no, I picked up the better one first. Oh, that really is crap. Look at it, it's just crushing that in.
Yeah, I'll be leaving you to that then, Johnny. Good luck. One of the weirdest side effects of van life seems to be getting incredibly long nails. I imagine it's because I'm always washing my hands at home on the farm. They're crazy. Anyway, they're all coming off today, so I just thought I'd document it because that one's got a chip in it. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever had, naturally, such long nails. Time to say goodbye. Wow-wee, how is that for a view? Wow. Gosh, that's beautiful. I think that maybe that town over there is the Roquefort, where we went in the cheese caves. Holy moly. Look at that view. Good God. Wow. It's places like this that make you feel really, really small. Really small. Nice sacrificial slab. Good, good. Oh, butterfly. Oh, cute. Blimey. Holy moly. Goodness. Shish kebabs, look at that. Shit. So I think that last night we were parked just over there. You can see a road going up. I think that's where we were. Johnny bought himself a little drone before we came away, and he's been having a lot of fun learning how to use it. Just behind Johnny is a drop of I don't know how many 100 feet. It's horrifying, and he's just stood there. You're not freaked out by that drop? Johnny, stop it! Oh my God. I'm not even really scared of heights, like, honestly, that doesn't really bother me, but I do have a physical reaction when I'm somewhere really, really high up, like on a bridge or something like this on a cliff. And like my palms sweat and oh yeah, I feel it, but he's a roofer, he's fine. He's fine. I really, really hope that you guys can all just kick back and relax and enjoy this piece of driving footage. This road is hands down the best road either Johnny or I have ever driven. And we've driven some good roads, trust me, but this was out there. We stop halfway down, we have like a picnic lunch. The whole thing was mildly terrifying for me, being passenger and not being in control of the vehicle. The weather, oh, it's so sad that the weather was as bad as it was. And we did actually consider driving back up to the top of the hill and then kind of redoing it a couple of days later when the forecast was clearer. But we're kind of on our way back up north now and we didn't really have time to do that. So unfortunately, we've just got a wet day driving down this ravine, I guess. Anyway, please enjoy it. This is one of the best sections of this entire trip for us both. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it as much as we did.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires. So I'll throw another log on the fire. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Till all that's left is ash. Another vice, grab my old lighter. This cigar helps me slow down. Thinking back to all I loved and lost. My heart is full and aching strong.
Hey beautiful people, check out where we are for lunch. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Are you ready for this? Are you even ready for this? I don't know that you are. How about a little peep over here?
That's left is ash. Till all that's left is ash.
Bloody hell. That is something else, isn't it? Wow. Tell you what, France is the gift that just keeps on giving. Felt like we were driving through Mexico earlier and now we're in Peru. What's all that about? I don't know if you can hear it, but we're actually in a thunderstorm sat halfway down this mountain, and the poor doggy, he doesn't like thunder and lightning. It freaks him right out.
The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. And I'm writing to myself about the things you said, about the things you said. The slowness creeps towards my feet within the light the morning brings to clean the remnants of a dream. Shadows you cannot see, I brush aside. You're on my mind is weak, the lows are deep. I fall into the refuge that is sleep. There's nothing in my view but images of you 1,000 times. The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. I'm writing to myself about the things you said, about the things you said. Love is nothing but an echo, a memory you can't deny. Life is nothing but a vision, a play without a stage, an ocean without waves. The summer came for us, I remember what I lost. I'm writing to myself about the things you said, about the things you said.
Lovely spot. Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome. Come on, Sonny Bob, let's get you dry. Well, although it's very, very soggy, what a gorgeous little spot we've got. I love it. Good morning, everybody. Just taking the doggy out for his early morning walk. And yes, I'm climbing a hill. Very excited about today. We're going to drive 2 hours to a place near Avignon in the south of France to visit my friend Amanda, who I haven't seen for maybe 15 years. The only time we've seen her, actually, she's actually an internet friend, and she used to own a gîte at her old property, holiday accommodation, and she invited us out to stay for free in her gîte, like I say, about 15 years ago, I think. She's since moved house and stuff, so I'm not entirely sure where she lives now, but it's going to be so lovely to catch up with her. And we've still got that massive pack of 3 of the Roquefort cheeses from our cheese tour. So we're going to take them. And we bought heaps of wine. She's definitely a cheese and wine kind of girl, just like Johnny is. So those two get on very, very well. But we're going to take all of that, and then tonight, no doubt, we're going to crack into the lot. And we're also planning to take them out for dinner as well. because Johnny and I we don't really go out for dinner. The only time on this trip we've done that was when we stayed with our last friends and we took them out for dinner. Also, Johnny has asked ahead to know if there's a garage that they can recommend that we're likely to get in at short notice with. He wants to get the front suspension done and get a few checks done on the van. But the van is doing so well. So well. So we're just climbing this little, I don't know, mountain path. I don't know what it is. There's a little signpost back there and said something was at half a kilometre up here. So we're going to find out what that something is. I've got no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. We're just carrying on up this path and look, this is wild thyme. It smells gorgeous. I'm going to pick some, but not from the middle of the path because of hairy things like that peeing on it. But it's all up the centre of the track here and off to the side. So presumably, amazing, it smells so good. Presumably I'm going to find some in here. Oh, I wonder what other plants are here that I just don't recognise, that I could be eating or drinking or gathering or whatever. Oh, it's only in the centre of the path. I can't see it anywhere else. I think it likes quite poor growing conditions, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, I can't see any anymore, even in the centre of the path. Right, I will attempt to find some and then carry on with our walk. I found some! The dog is totally unimpressed. Oh my gosh, look at it all here. There's tons of it. Amazing. Wow, isn't that pretty? Can you see the clouds in those forests over there? That's so gorgeous. Wow. Every day the views we are getting, wherever we are, whatever terrain we're in, are just outstanding. God, this is a beautiful country. Oh my gosh, here's an even better stop. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. This is another of our favourite park-ups. I don't even know how many... Whoops. Sorry, I just dropped you. I don't actually know how many favourite park-ups we've had. Lots. At least 10. This is another of them. How cool is this? It was quite flooded last night. The bit that we're parked on was pretty dry. Let me just widescreen you. It's just like a little forest clearing. Little dirt track up, and then that track you saw us drive up yesterday. Little paths off in every direction, rocks everywhere. Beautiful spot. Johnny had the music on in the van, so I can't actually play the proper audio for this little dirt track drive. I don't want to get demonetised. We have lots more adventures to fund. So apologies for getting a little bit of voiceover. This was the dirt track that we drove up yesterday to find that little park up. It was a little bit hairy in places, but honestly Johnny just loves all this kind of driving, so I just sat there like Lady Muck being driven by my chauffeur. That wasn't very nice. There were cages on this side of the road and on that side of the road with dogs in there. And actually when I was out walking Sunny this morning, we could hear all the dogs barking. I must admit, I thought it was further down the hill than that being that close. But every now and then one of the dogs was yelping as well, like not in play. I don't know. I don't know if they're like the hunters have lots of dogs with them, so maybe they're for hunts. I don't know. It just wasn't very nice. Anyway, we are now off nearer to Avignon. So, and we're going to stop. You have to press start, babe. There you go. We've got to do a supermarket, we've got to do a bin drop, and Johnny wants coffee somewhere. So, let's go. After more gorgeous roads, we made it to our friends and spent a lovely few days with them. Much cheese was eaten and wine was drunk, and we didn't even get to take them out for a meal, as Amanda is such an amazing cook. She kept us constantly fed. There was so much food. Actually, the only clip I got from our stay there was her flambeing this lump of beef. it was tasty. So that's it for another episode in our little French Odyssey. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me today. I'll be back soon with our next instalment. So until then, please whack that subscribe button so you don't miss out. See you soon.